Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for returning to my channel. And I want to wish everyone a peaceful and happy day. Today is Saturday, April 5th, 2025. Um, Today is when most of the tariffs, or if not all the tariffs, that Trump said he was going to place in different countries all over the world. It started. And I have a question and an opinion. My question is, will the tariff bring back jobs to the United States, or will it start a recession? Um, if you looked at what's going on now with the stock market, the stock market for the last 2 days has been down. I think it was 5% each day, one of the worst in decades. If Monday morning roll around, when the stock market open, and if we have a down day again, it'll be the third day in a row. It will start to set in some panic because bear in mind, a lot of people, not majority, but a lot of people, pension funds, their retirement is tied to the stock market because a lot of these large pension funds invest in the stock markets. And I've heard that what is it, $1 to $2 trillion has been wiped out in the last couple of days in the stock market. So if this continues, my question is, what will Americans do? Will they sit back and allow the tariffs to continue? Or will there be a large demonstration or rebellion against this president? He is betting on the leaders of these other countries come begging on the knee to him. But in this day and time, other countries, or most countries, have other options. There is a new world order that's been brewing for a while. The BRICS, countries of the South. I'm thinking that this might embolden them to move much faster in their development of the BRICS alliance and the BRICS currency. And if this take place, eventually the United States will be isolated. The BRICS countries will be able to trade amongst themselves trading in each country's currency or in a BRICS currency. Yes, at this moment, United States is a large player in the development. In fact, it's one of the, I think it's at the top of the developed world. But as I said, other countries now has other options, and we haven't even heard the last of this. What's going on? Other countries are implementing tariffs on the United States. Other countries will soon barring or stopping minerals from being exported to the US. The minerals that is needed for electronics and electronic devices and the development of other advanced equipments. So if other countries start doing this, take for instance the African countries. If they come together and say, okay, no more, we're going to sell our minerals at world market price, not at the cheap price that the United States, Canada, and the European Union is getting these minerals at below market price. But we're going to take control of our own minerals and we're going to sell it at market price. Where would that leave the United States? Because BRICS might be able to sway Africa on a whole to join BRICS. I know South Africa is part of BRICS now, but other developing countries in Africa may join. Africa has a large amount of minerals that the first world need. So if Africa is saying that, okay, we're going to start selling our golds, our silver, our uranium, our bauxite, or whatever minerals we have at the world market price, not at the cheap price you're now getting it at, especially the United States, are getting it at. Where does that leave us as Americans? We would start seeing prices going skyrocket. Many of us who live on fixed income like I do would not be able to pay rent or pay a mortgage or buy food. We're going to have to start choosing which one we want to do. Do we want to live somewhere and basically starve to death or eat food and live in the streets? That's our choices. The Trump administration, they're not thinking about this because guess what? Most of them are millionaires or billionaires. They don't know how the poor man or the small man and woman like me and you live. No, that was the con. The pros. This might drive companies and countries to conform to what Trump wants. It's a long shot, but it might. You know, here in the United States, there is several law firms that were sued or sanctioned by the Trump administration. And these law firms in the past had represent Democratic politicians. And Most of these law firms is on their knees, went to the White House on their knees, begging forgiveness and settling with Trump. This is going to embolden him even more that he can do what he wants to do. And I'm sorry for those of us who are living and fixed income. I hope it don't get rough. I hope we don't get a recession. I remember in the 70s when we had a recession, when we had the oil embargo, and you have to join the line to get gas, and the gas was rationed. If I'm not mistaken, I think the most gas you could get back then was $10 or 10 gallons, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I had just bought my first car, a 79 Camaro Z28 back then. And I worked at General Electric. And I remember I had to get up early in the morning to go join the line to get gas for my car. And I would go to one gas station. I think it was $10 or 10 gallon, get my quota, and then go join another line and get quota there too. So I'll have a full tank of gas, or close to a full tank of gas. That would take me to work for a couple of days. And I had to repeat this several days to get gas. So I hope we don't get to that situation with the food. Food prices are slowly going up. And if the tariffs and all of this stuff continue, by summer, it's going to be rough. People used to take $200 or $300 to the supermarket. They're going to come home with just one bag of food, maybe a bag and a half of food. How long is that going to last you? So a lot of us are going to have to get creative and start, instead of planting flowers, planting vegetables or stuff in pots so we can survive. Let me know what you guys think, please. Can like this comment or leave me a comment to let me know what you guys think. We have some dark days coming ahead. And I want to thank you. And I want to say, as always, God bless you. Be strong. Be creative in this time. And hold your ground. Try to help your brother and sister. And one love and peace. God bless you. Have a blessed day. Again, please like and share this video. Help me to build my channel. I'm just getting started. Send me a suggestion or, let me know if I'm doing something wrong or right and how to improve. I appreciate all your comments and all your help. Thank you. Again, God bless.